Hi, it's James again. Today I'm at a place called the Chenault Bridge. This bridge that you can see behind me is Kentucky Highway 34. It spans the gap between Boyle County and Garrard County over the Dix River. This bridge was built in 1924 and it's called a Baltimore Through Truss. Not really sure what it is. You can see it has 3 spans and it's a bridge that originally, as I recall, had a graded surface. And when I mean graded, it was like metal gratings. It's now showing pavement on it, but of course it's closed, as you can see by the barricade behind me. Recently, what brought me to this bridge to even talk about it was that the local sheriff's office prohibited anyone to go out on the bridge, now apparently feeling it's unsafe even for foot traffic, and stated no one should go on. The bridge was built in 1924. The company that built it was the F.K. Kelter Company out of Chicago. It was refurbished in 1961 and then bypassed in 1991. When it was actually closed for vehicle traffic, I'm not exactly sure. I remember that it used to be the main thoroughfare going through this area on the way to Lexington, Kentucky, which is not too far from where we're standing right now. There's some still pictures that I'll include, but let's take a look at the bridge and let me zoom in on it a little bit for you. Sadly, the barricade is making it a little difficult to get good images of the bridge, but I'll do the best I can with it and get you what I can get as video of it. It's a good bit rusty, but still shows almost like a galvanized paint look. It's got rust showing through in many places. That's hard to see now because of the time of the day, sadly. Let's take a few minutes. I'll drive around, see if I can get to the other side, and we'll see if we can see the bridge from a better lighted standpoint. Okay, now we got a better view of the bridge from the side where the sun's going down, so we can see more of the bridge than we could before. And you can see the rust a good bit better now. And I found out looking from this end that the paint on the bridge is blue, and then after seeing it I recalled it was years ago they painted it blue. Well, let me move you and we'll take a look at it. Now we can get a better look at the bridge and see it in more detail. I'll take a moment. You can see that it's got 2 supports out in the middle, and you can clearly see the 3 trusses that I discussed on the other side when I was explaining the narrative. So you can also see the color a good bit better from this side. And the rust. The bridge is, of course, definitely no longer in service. In fact, there's a sign on the way down here where I'm at now that says the bridge is actually out. It's not out, but it's not working either. Okay, let's take a move back over where we can see down the bridge itself again. Give me just a second. And you can see the road surface a whole lot better from this end than you could from the other end. The road surface now is solid. It's paved over with asphalt. And the fact that it's paved over is far different than I remember. You can kind of see lines in it, it looks like, at a point, so not sure whether they just paved over that grading that it used to be, or if they laid some kind of matting over it and then paved over it. I would assume that that metal grating underneath the pavement is the dangerous piece of it, because even though it's covered in rust, I mean, it looks to be external rust. The other thing I find interesting is apparently some scavenging things has taken the sign that used to be on the bridge away. As you can see right there, there's holes, or I think you can see, there's holes where the sign that said what the bridge used to be was. So maybe somebody's taking it thinking to put it in, I don't know, a museum or something to keep track of what the bridge was when it used to be. But either way, this is a Chenault Bridge, border between Boyle County and Garrard County. We're on the Boyle County side now. We were on the Garrard County side earlier at the far end that you can see. And that's about really all there is to see.